element about particularly managing staff, and if your business, like a lot of businesses in Australia, are looking to recruit.
Yes.
And part of the recruitment process, and this is where we get into this legislation of privacy and confidentiality.
Yeah, good point.
Employees, I've heard that employees are starting to asking candidates the question, have you been vaccinated? And now I'm just wondering whether this is illegal or appropriate, or it's best practice, or it's not, or it's don't go there, or it varies from state to state. What are your thoughts? Or is this a topic for another day?
Look, I'm glad you raised that. An important issue for employers, and it's a really difficult one, is the employee that says, no, I will not get vaccinated. Now, I've had a number of clients deal with that. So this is the most difficult issue employers are going to have to deal with. And the answer is, well, it depends, as with most of these things. Depends whether the employees are exempted, they have a medical certification of a medical contraindication, which exempts them, or they work in an industry or a sector where they're not required to be vaccinated. Unfortunately, for example, in areas where there is public-facing roles, which is most small businesses, really, it's a hell of a lot of small businesses, employees are required to be vaccinated. And if they're not, then you are not allowed to permit them to come into the workplace. And in those circumstances, we had a lead up during last year, 2021, where there was an opportunity, I suppose, to consult and talk with employees about vaccination options and getting it done. But if they're not vaccinated, it's a bit like the AFL footballers and a few rugby league footballers who have chosen not to be vaccinated. You can't continue to employ them. So that comes to the end of the employment relationship. Interesting one, because I've had one or two unfair dismissal applications in that regard as well. The Fair Work Commission has been very supportive of employers in those circumstances. Yes, dare I say it, small business owners, the Fair Work Commission has been supporting small business employers and other employers in these circumstances. And as long as you have made every reasonable effort to encourage people to be vaccinated, given them opportunities to do so, and that there is a clear regulations that indicate that they are not permitted to continue to work from your workplace, from your business, unless they are vaccinated, then termination of employment will not be considered unfair.
Okay, interesting. Thanks, Paul. All right, folks, until next time. And next time we will continue with this general theme of COVID. However, we might explore further some of the considerations, let's say, when recruiting new staff, when it comes to privacy and confidentiality in seeking feedback to whether somebody has had a vaccination or not with COVID and the other issues. So until next time, hooroo.
Hooroo.